Still have some tropical storm force winds. We still have frequent lightning out there, and coastal flooding is going to be an issue, I think, for later this evening, our northern counties. 60-mile-an-hour winds, that is our tropical storm, our first hurricane, of course, in 10 years, making landfall there across the Big Bend at 1:30 a.m. Count 80-mile-an-hour winds. This is what we have left right now. Not the end of it. We have more rain on the way, but look at this band right here setting up with torrential rain that is impacting, of course, Sarasota as you make your way along 17 through Hardy, DeSoto, and we continue to see some frequent lightning with this as well. Embedded in these storms will be winds in excess of 40, perhaps even 50 miles an hour. We've seen that, although at this point I think we'll slowly start to lose that, although these storms here are really firing and continuing to make eastward progress. Notice across the north as well, we still have some pockets of rainfall here as we talk about this kind of filling in a little bit again. So that is going to be streaming in towards Hernando and Pasco. So we have more rain to get through, and that will be the case as we head through later this afternoon. As far as the current winds, 25, 35, Sarasota a couple of hours ago was at 52. So slowly but surely we'll begin to wind things down, but we'll have more in a second on that. But 2 to 5 inches of additional rainfall certainly possible, and where we get those storms that train over and over and over, we could be looking at some localized heavier amounts. So a flood watch remains in effect from Sarasota all the way up into Citrus. That is for additional rainfall. Then we'll deal with the coastal flooding. So this is futurecast as we continue to see the storms firing and moving it towards the east, further south, but it is still going to be with us as far as the heavy rain through the remainder of the day. So that's why we have issues with the flooding that will continue upwards of 2 to 5 inches. And again, by the time we get into high tide again, that'll come up around 5, 6:30 later on today. I think that'll be an issue for Citrus as well, as we have perhaps 1 to 3 feet. I don't think it'll be as bad as the tide this morning or yesterday, but still something to watch here very closely as we head through the remainder of today. Things will improve beginning tomorrow. With more on that in your weekend forecast. Here's Bill.
Just in time for the weekends. Yeah, we get some decent weather back. We're still going to see some of those gusty winds through the afternoon today. We're going to see them coming out of the south, upwards of 15, 20, 25, maybe 30-mile-per-hour winds, and then we'll watch them calm down into the overnight. And by tomorrow, we'll see a more natural sort of Florida summer day as this storm takes on off the coast. I mean, we've got all kinds of warnings and watches up all the way into the Delmarva Peninsula. And by Monday, this could be bringing rain into New York City. Let's go ahead and take a look right now at the path of this as it heads on up. One quick look at our weekend weather. Here's how things are going to break out as we go into the weekend. Things are going to get better, especially on Sunday. But